Welcome back, my beautiful people. So, something that I was thinking about yesterday when I took out the garbage, um, that I don't usually think about often because I like tattooed over it, right? So, a lot of people are like, don't tattoo over your scars. It tells a story. Don't tattoo over your scars. Like, they're beautiful. They make you who you are, which is all true and fine and dandy. But since I started living on a boat, I don't wear a shirt and I don't wear shoes very often, but I like it that way. And don't get me wrong, the boating community is really accepting and loving and like nice. Like, they're laid back hippies that don't wear shirts or shoes or take showers very often, but I take showers all the time, just so you know. But there's also a good majority of them that are like drunk assholes that work on fishing boats and like throw traps in the water all day and like are not very loving and accepting of people that are different, or like the LGBTQ community. I'm assuming. I don't interact with people like that very often, and if I do, they don't know, so it's not ever something that like I get into. I think I had talked about on TikTok, there's a guy that he kind of gave me gender dysphoria because he was talking about somebody else that he knew that was transgender, and he was talking about it in a way that like made me realize that he wasn't open and loving and accepting of the community, but he was talking to me about it because of something else that had happened. But at that moment, I was like, well, I'm glad nobody knows, you know what I mean? And since I don't walk around with a shirt on 24/7 all the time, and there are boats right next to me, and there are people that I talk to and interact with on like a daily basis, I am so happy that I tattooed over my top surgery scar, because my arm, people could like look at it and be like, what the fuck happened to you? And I don't really have to give an explanation. But top surgery scars are kind of like, I think, way more obvious as to like, oh, you used to have tits and you get chopped them off, or you know what I mean? And not saying that like guys can't get breast cancer and need the same type of surgeries, but typically it's not going to be completely across, right? And I was thinking about it yesterday. Like, I meet a lot of kind of angry, mean people. They're not mean and angry to me, they're just mean and angry in general. So like, if I hadn't covered up my scars, I feel like I would be put in a lot more situations that were potentially dangerous to me. And plus, it just gives me like a sense of freedom that I can go outside and walk around without my shirt on, without like people knowing or judging or wondering like what's going on. And I understand what people are saying, like, don't cover scars because it tells a story, and that's like true and beautiful, and like it's just different for everybody, you know what I mean? Some people are comfortable and being out there with their scars. Like, I don't really mind my arm scar. I do want to tattoo over it eventually. Even if I didn't, I'd probably tattoo up to it and it would still make it noticeable. So it's like, my arm scar doesn't bother me. But I'm really, really glad that I covered up my top surgery scars. Just because like, it would make sense. You know what I mean? And it's not for everybody. But like, I was going to take the garbage out with no shirt on, and I was like hearing these guys like yell and talk to each other, and I was just like, I'm really glad that like, unless you're really looking at my tattoos, which a lot of people don't because it's so big, you don't have to like look at it and be like, what is it? And I'm like pink, like my skin is kind of pink. That's just like my skin color. So the redness of my scar is like hidden with my skin color, and like I'm working on building my chest out, so it's kind of covered by that as well, so it's not super noticeable. But the way that they cut me, I was never going to be able to like have my scars disappear. That, and I wasn't very like cautious when I was healing because I had to work, and I just didn't give a shit which I should have, but like, it is what it is now. But I'm glad that I got it covered up, and I'm glad that I got it big enough so it wasn't like obvious that I was just like covering 2 little scars. You know what I mean? But there are different types of surgeries that you can get when you get top surgery, and that's like a double mastectomy, which is what I had, but they cut me all the way across. But usually it's just 2 lines or 2 scars underneath, and then the skin grafts. Or you could get like a keyhole where they take like your tissue out of where they're cutting your nipple off. So it's just like a little tiny line right here, which would work if you had like really, really small tits, I guess. But I don't know if there's any other ones. There probably is, but as of right now, those are the only 2 I know of. But like, I didn't realize how much of a relief it would be to have them covered. Like, I walked around, but I was super overweight before I got my tattoos, so like it was already like I was already a spectacle, or whatever the fuck it's called. You know what I mean? So it's all preference, you know. And remind me, if I don't have this kayak out of the car by the next video, somebody arrest me, because I really need to get it out. I need to blow it up, and I need to make sure that it is working before I can't send it back if it's not. But I love you guys. I will be going live on TikTok tomorrow, probably around like 2, 3 o'clock, maybe sooner, but around that time, Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where you are, what you're doing, but that's what I'm doing. So do what all the professionals tell you to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and leave me something in the comments, because I appreciate you guys and I love you guys. And today's my Friday, so happy Friday. Love you. Bye.